The first alert weather day and your Wednesday morning will once again be a cold one. But how long does this cold take hold? Will we warm back up soon? Let's get that answer right out of the gates here for you. First and foremost, the Air Mass Battlecast goes over the colds in the greens and blues. Blues are 30s, by the way. Look at all that summertime warmth suppressed to the southern United States. So tomorrow morning, a lot of blues in here. Even some 20s will be expected in a few spots briefly as we start our day. That's a freeze, and that's going to take place. We'll see a lot of frost as well. Once again, Thursday morning looks cool, but notice the shift to the east of that blue blob of cold air. Then after that, we have a little bit of moderation, which begins to take place late in the week and through the weekend. And then next week, we start to see some of that summertime warmth return here in the early part of meteorological fall. Here's a look at that home of economy shot in Grand Forks. Temperatures slipping down into the 30s for many, and it feels like 40 right now because it's 40 and we have calm wind out there. Any wind at all, though, and we've been seeing those feels like temperatures dip down into the 30s here in Fargo this evening. Look at Jamestown, 36 degrees there, 37 in Grand Forks, and 35 already in Bemidji, a degree cooler than that in Wadena. So we are slip sliding away. How low will we go? Well, it looks cold out there, folks, with 2 degrees from freezing already in Wadena. Hey, it's really dry out there, and these dew points in the 20s, well, one thing meteorologists use dew points for is to help with low forecasting. How low can we go? Your temperature can get as cold as the dew point on a long, clear, and quiet night. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know that we'll see a lot of low or mid 20s, but certainly those low 30s and upper 20s will be likely, and maybe a mid 20 in an isolated location briefly. Our skies have been clearing. We do have a few clouds in our far southern counties. Those will limit your cooling a little bit in the early overnight, but at least we don't have what's going on in the panhandle of Nebraska or the mountains of Colorado, where over 2 feet of snow, 2 feet of snow have fallen in southwestern mountains of Montana. Purple. That's a freeze warning for our counties along 94, Interstate 94, and points north along Highway 10 and points north. Also the James River Valley, Oaks, Ellendale, Lemoore, right? Okay, temperatures there are expected to dip down to freezing. Where you see the blue counties here, it's going to be a frosty start to your day. And the hope is provided by these clouds right here, as those clouds of the high variety will blanket in some of the warmth and keep it from escaping to space. So as we start out our day, we'll see some 20s out there in isolated locations. Some of you in the north could see a hard freeze. What's a hard freeze? When we get down to about 28 degrees for 3 hours or more. If that happens, well, then your growing season is all but done. So it's a good idea to get the tomatoes covered, bring the flowers in, and again, bring in that laundry from the clotheslines out there if you're doing that. All right, taking a look by the midday hours, a lot of sunshine out there, a southwest breeze developing, temperatures rising a little better than today. Looks very nice, comfortably cool, we'll call it, with a peak of 50 to 60 in most locations as opposed to 45 to 50 today. Freezing in the morning in Fargo, ramping up to 48 by your 10 o'clock hour. Then we see temperatures kiss 60 degrees in that afternoon hours. Looks like your sunset tomorrow, 7:50 in Fargo. Here's your hometown forecast. Best shot at 60 degrees in the valley and points west, mid to upper 50s across greater Minnesota. Beautiful shot, speaking of Minnesota, from Detroit Lakes. Gorgeous sunrise there. Planning forecast, Andrea, shows that we do have some beautiful weather to look forward to on Thursday. Friday, a chance of late showers, so most of the day very nice and warmer still. Near 70 Saturday, but a good chance of a few scattered showers. Look at this, though. We return to seasonable temperatures Monday and Tuesday, as mid-70s seem to be the rule. And if you ask me, I really think that sounds nice.
Focus on the 70s.
Yes.
That's what you have to do at this point. Thank you.
Yep.